Hello and welcome to the 10th episode of my Pokémon Trinity showcase. Pokémon Trinity is a fan game that's been developed by me, Updog734. Okay, so in this episode, we are planning to go down the Windy Peninsula here, and then it ends kind of at the tip here with the Zarko Lighthouse. And just a reminder, we are going there because Elliot thinks there may be another gym leader in the area. He's seen a Zodiac sister going in and out of the lighthouse frequently, or somebody, his resources tell him that. So, alright, we are in Emberstone Town here, so we will head south and get started. Off screen, I did get Charmeleon up to 25. That's the only thing I did, though. So, our team here is all on 25. Diglett hopefully will be evolving in this level, or in this episode, because he just needs one more level. So the only problem I foresee there is that there's a lot of flying types on the peninsula here, so Diglett may struggle to get some experience, but we'll try to get him some. Flying types a lot, and then a couple water types, as I think somebody in the last video we talked to mentioned that there were some water types, and to be careful not to fall off the peninsula because the ocean's like right there. It's kind of a thin, jagged piece of land. Not that you can fall off, that's just something he said, but... One more Pokemon with this guy, Pidgeotto. So of course the trainers on this route kind of have a lot of flying types and birds to mimic the landscape here. So a lot of bird keeper trainers. There's a couple things I noticed kind of watching the videos before I post them, that one of the things was the music in the battle backgrounds is off for some. It's like the wrong music track, so that's another bug I caught that I'll be fixing in case anybody noticed that the music was different for some of the trainer battles. That's a pretty easy fix. It's, I believe, if I remember correctly, because I haven't worked on it in a little while, but I believe you just can specify what background music you want to play for the trainer class. So that way, if you really wanted like bird keepers to have a different track playing while you battle them, you could. But for most trainers, it's the same for my game, and I think it's that way for most Pokemon games, that it's just kind of like the standard trainer battle music. Now, the thing that is different is when they notice you, there's different little tunes that play depending on the class of trainer. But the background music during the battle should be the same. Okay, we beat the first bird keeper. Here's something too. These flowers are like an item later on in the playthrough we'll see, but on this route they should be able to be walked over, but they can't. So this guy says, "Hello there, trainer. My name is Lucian. I am a bird enthusiast. Naturally, I've come here to Zarko's Windy Peninsula to study the different Pokemon species. I've heard that the flying-type Pokemon in this area are giving off feathers of dazzling beauty, yet these wings are incredibly difficult to find, as you can well imagine. If you were to find 5 of these wings and turn them into me, I would certainly reward your efforts. Specifically, I will need you to turn in 5 pretty wings in order to properly reward you. Pidgeot and I will be waiting further down the peninsula. I implore you to find all the wings for me. I will make sure your reward is great. Good luck." So a little side quest while we're on this route. They are all hidden items. So we'll just make sure we are checking like suspicious looking pieces of land or things that are sticking up. So here we find a clever wing. Not exactly what we need for Lucian there. Trainer spotted us. Something that I'm going to probably change is the name of these items. So they are as they are in the real games right now, where they're called wings. So Pretty Wing is the one that really has no purpose. You can just sell them. But then the other ones increase effort values. So like Clever Wing, I think, is either special defense or special attack. But anyway, so I'm thinking about renaming them feathers because it seems odd to me that like an entire wing is just laying on the ground. And also the little icon image looks like a single feather. And then if I do change that, I'll change what Lucien says there, like how he talks about them. So there are the wing items like all over this route. So like we just found the Clever Wing, there's all kinds, which kind of fits with the flying type theme on the Windy Peninsula here. Psybeam there, right here, is a move animation I made too that I'm like not super happy with, but I didn't want it to look like Confusion. I wanted it to be more like a ray, so I kind of did my best with that. I guess it's not terrible, but it's just one that's not my favorite. I might think about redoing that one. Ooh, Metang learning Bullet Punch. I like that. I believe Bullet Punch is one of those moves. Yeah, it always goes first, but it only has 40 power. Metang is pretty fast. Ooh, this is kind of a tricky decision because I like Iron Defense. Definitely want to keep a Psychic move. Confuse Ray has helped us out too. I think we might say no to Bullet Punch right now, just because Metal Claw is stronger and it has a chance of increasing our attack. Couple Psychic trainers on this route too. Obviously we just beat one. Let's switch our team up here so we can have Murkrow next. Get some experience. Oops. So again, I'll be stopping a lot and checking suspicious spots, looking for those pretty wings. I think I made Wingull one of the easiest Pokemon to find on this route because he just kind of matches the aesthetic on this route where it's kind of flying types, but it's also right over the ocean. So flying water seemed perfect. Nothing there. See, like that spot? No, it's suspicious though. One of these I think has something. Natu and Xatu could be good team members here if you're needing a Psychic type. Like again, if you didn't really want Beldum or at this point Metang, but you wanted a Psychic type, like they could be good. Give you that flying too, but also have the good Psychic abilities. Yep, there's one, a Muscle Wing. Okay, still haven't found any of the pretty wings. Looks like another Bird Keeper. Another thing I want to incorporate, and I think I know how to do this, is to make the water like have that movement animation. Right now it's just stagnant. I think I already know how to do it. It just would take some time to create what's called an auto tile. That's something I can like go over or showcase when I'm making the videos of development. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Oh, and of course ours doesn't do enough. So Swellow's gonna be faster. I'm trying to think what would be best here. Let's go to Charmeleon. I'm worried that the wing attack would kill Diglett. So I would like to give it to Diglett, but not sure that he would survive that. Oh, and of course he doesn't even use wing attack. That's alright. We'll give Charmeleon the experience here. Ooh, if he survives. Yes, okay. I really want him to learn a stronger fire move, but it's got to be a special attack to really get the best bang for our buck. Okay, Murkrow got 26, so now Diglett is in our spotlight, which will be pretty cool because he should have, or he will evolve once he gets that level up. Just hope it's not too difficult. I know he has Sucker Punch now, and he has Rock Smash, but obviously Bulldoze and Magnitude aren't going to do anything against flying types, so we'll have to see if that creates much difficulty for us. So the Windy Peninsula here obviously has a lot more like grassy areas that you have to walk through, whereas some of the routes like early in the game, oops, there we go, had like more clear paths that you could go through and like avoid the grass. And I think that's going to be kind of a theme that I work with throughout the game. Like as it gets further into the game, the routes get kind of more difficult to traverse. Definitely don't want the game to be like super easy for the whole thing. So the beginning, I guess, was a little easy, but after the third gym badge, I think the Moorcall Mansion can be kind of tricky if you don't use repels and you have to fight all the wilds because you're kind of stuck in there. Okay, Sharp Beak is a nice item to have. A Resist Wing, we'll check this little corner, and then we're obviously at kind of a dead end here. The peninsula has a few different branches to go through. Sucker Punch would be super effective here if we can get one off. I wish you had more than 5 of them though. Pretty soon here we're probably just going to have to do some switch out training with Diglett. Unless he can get there. It's going to be close. There's a Pretty Wing. So we found our first Pretty Wing. 4 more for Lucien. His reward is pretty cool, I think, so. Yeah, like here. Well, let's give him the try to beat this Winkle. I was going to switch him out, but Winkle should be too powerful. I stand corrected. I didn't realize that he would be able to do that much. Okay. I did buy some more revives and potions, so I'll heal him up after this battle. Charmeleon should be able to take him out with a Dragon Rage. I think if we have an Ether, we'll use that too. I know we do. Yeah, we have multiple because I don't think we've ever used the ones that Cal gave us in the beginning of the game. So we'll use one of those on Diglett's Sucker Punch. Kind of want to see if we have any other moves that we could teach him. Get Charmeleon 1-2. And then we'll use the Ether. Sucker Punch. Okay. Very odd that Diglett can learn Sucker Punch since he doesn't even have fists or hands. So here's a Froakie. Here's a pretty rare encounter on this route. And, ooh, you know what? We may think about catching him. He's already level 23, so he's pretty close to ours. You know what? I think we are going to try to catch him. The only thing, you know, now I'm double thinking twice about this. The only thing is we'd have 2 dark types with Honchkrow, but I guess we critted him the first time, so this shouldn't kill him. But we could get a different flying type and then have Greninja as water and dark. I don't know. I don't think I want to do that actually. So I do like Greninja. I think he's pretty cool, but I think we're going to pass on him here. But we'll use him for some experience. But here is like going to be the only route where you can find Froakie. So if you didn't pick him from Professor Cedar, you'll be able to get him on this route if you want him. And that level is nice because your team will probably be right around where ours are. So if you want him, you only take 2 levels to match where we're at right now. Oh, and I'm dumb. I could have been using Poltos. I didn't even realize that. He's not a flying type. Oh well, we got him defeated. I don't want to underestimate this Wingull again, but one more successful battle and I think we'll get the level up. Of course he uses Water Pulse. Ooh, did we hang on there? Yes. Oh, we're confused. Okay, we're gonna go for it. Might as well try. Dang. Alright, Diglett, we're really trying to get you that evolution, but it's not going to help if you go and kill yourself. Charmeleon's going to come in with the backup again here. It is nice for now that we have Murkrow because, well, honestly, Murkrow has like been really helpful to our team, but also to have somebody to use Fly, since obviously Charmeleon wouldn't be able to until he evolves into Charizard. Oh crap, I forgot to heal Diglett. That's alright, we'll give Charmeleon some experience. Now, the Pokemon that I've been, like, hinting at that I might want on the team is going to be somewhere up ahead. I believe you find him in the lighthouse, so I'm excited to run into that too. Okay, let's heal Diglett. Come on, Diglett, you are right there. Like one more battle, maybe two, and we should get the evolution. Okay. So it's probably stupid, but I'm going to go for it again. Maybe this time I'll try 2 sucker punches. Just hope he doesn't get us confused with Water Pulse. And he doesn't even use it. Alright. Yeah, Water Pulse was definitely better. We'll just go for another Sucker Punch here. Cool, that should do it. Alright. Ooh, and Mud Bomb. Let's check that out. Okay, Mud Bomb, 65 power, 85 accuracy, can also lower their accuracy. So it is stronger than Bulldoze. I'm going to delete Magnitude for it, though, because Magnitude is just kind of inconsistent sometimes. Alright, there he goes. So we're finally going to have Diglett evolve into Dugtrio, which should be pretty good for his power. It should increase it quite a bit. Alright, so instead of 1 head sticking out of the ground, now we have 3. Oh, and he wants to learn Sand Tomb. Wow, he learns 2 moves like right away. Sand Tomb, though, is not my favorite. Yeah, I'm going to pass on Sand Tomb. It's nice that it like creates a trap that they get hurt every turn, but it's only by a little bit. And I like our 2 other ground moves a little bit better right now. Okay, now we can switch him out, though, and let Charmeleon try to get up to 26. We already talked to him. Wow, that is sure a long way down. Better stay away from the edge. Again, you can't actually fall down. Just some of the conversations people have just kind of impress upon you that it's kind of a tall, steep peninsula. Fearow should give us good experience. Actually, it'll probably take us to 26 as long as we survive this hit and get another Dragon Rage off. That Aerial Ace was pretty strong, though. Dang. Was that a crit? I don't know about that. That seems like it shouldn't have killed us. Yeah, this route is actually going to be a little more challenging than the others so far because we don't have anyone super effective against flying. So if we had an ice or an electric, it wouldn't be as bad, or even a rock, but we do not. Especially when they have people like that Swallow earlier gave us some trouble, and now Fearow is going to give us a little bit of a struggle. At least we can defend against it with steel, but nothing super effective against them. Let me do a quick run to the Pokemon Center to heal. Okay, so now everyone's looking a lot healthier. We'll keep searching for those wings. Charmeleon's pretty close to 26. A couple more battles. Dragon Rage is already on its way to being less effective. It's still pretty good for now, but as we encounter higher levels in the wild, it's going to be less and less effective. Hopefully we can see through this confusion. Alright, good thing. Oh, and he gets it on this. I thought it would take at least one more. I guess not. Okay, so we'll kind of reorder the team here quickly. So Metang is first again, since now everybody's on 26. Metang, Murkrow, Dugtrio, Charmeleon. That's the other thing, how I play. I always like to keep them in the order I caught them. I don't really know why, but it's just something I like to do. Here's a good example here. I believe this is a lady trainer class, like I was talking about in a previous video, how the gentlemen are like the rich boys and the ladies are like the rich girls. So they're like the male-female equivalent of each other's trainer class. Did Skitty become fairy type? I don't remember. I guess we'll find out here if this is super effective. No, he didn't. Okay, and that's weird to me. Like, he seems like he would be fairy normal to me. I don't really know why, but he just... Maybe it's the pink coloration. Ooh, Audino, that'll give us some good experience there. Known for giving like a ton of experience when you beat them. Actually, in Gen 5, what I would do all the time is like run left and right, back and forth next to a grass area until I saw the shaking grass, which like in a lot of routes has a pretty high chance of being Audino. And like that's how I would train, because it would take way less battles. It does take some time to find the rustling grass, but not too much. And they just give so much experience. Especially early on in Gen 5, it's like a really easy way to train. I don't know if Audino is like good for anything else. I have no idea why she got a Mega. It just seems like an odd choice. But maybe they're good for using on a team. I'd never have used them. I don't love the look of them really, but I don't know, maybe some people like them. They kind of just seem like a Chansey knockoff to me. Maybe that's why I don't like them. I do think it's cool though to introduce somebody that like gives a huge amount of experience. I think that's kind of cool. So we'll definitely get to 27 here. She's got a Clefairy. We'll just keep Metang out because I know Metal Claw is going to be super effective, so might as well. At least they made Clefairy fairy type. If they didn't, that would really be frustrating because it's in the species name. Okay, so we're able to beat that trainer. Okay, another pretty wing. I'll double check here. I think we have 2. We need 5. Yeah, I see we have 2. So 3 more. I'm going to go down this way first because I know that northern path leads to where Lucian is. And we still need to find some more wings for him. Oh, I should probably move Metang out of the first spot because he already got to 27. Get some experience to the other team members. Planning to, if we keep Murkrow on our team, I'm planning to evolve him this Friday because that's when the stone seller will be in Emberstone Town. Okay. So this is like the correct path to the lighthouse then, which we will need to go to eventually, but I'm looking, I think there's 1 or 2 wings down this path, pretty wings, so you have to go down here first anyways, really, to get to get the things that Lucian needs. This is a good example of like pronunciation things. So I've always pronounced this Pokemon's name as Pelipper, but I guess you could like emphasize it differently and say Pelipper. But I don't know, I've always said Pelipper, giving it like that long E in the beginning. I don't know if that's right or not, but it's funny because I was watching videos on like correct pronunciation of different Pokemon, and actually, funny enough, as if you've watched these videos, you've probably noticed I used to say Pokemon, like that was just the way I pronounced the franchise. I don't know why, just ever since I was like a kid, that's how I said it. But now I'm like blowing my mind that realizing it's pronounced Pokemon, so I'm trying to make sure I do that right. But some of the other ones that are funny are like, for whatever reason, I always said Skeptile when really his name should be Sceptile. Just knowing how like S and C work together in the English language. And I don't know if there's like translation issues when the like Japanese names go to English, but it's just funny when you like realize stuff like that. Actually, we have one on our team too. I'm glad I like noticed before he evolves. But I always said Metagross for Metang's evolution, but technically I guess it should be Metagross. I read something about like it's because a gross has something to do with a unit of measurement, and he's like he's really heavy because he's made out of steel, so it like makes more sense to pronounce it Metagross. So I'll have to try to remember that too. And I'm sure I'm still gonna like trip up and say stuff that I've been saying since I was a kid, but just interesting. Okay, Charmeleon gets to 27. Good stuff. Our team's looking a little unhealthy here, so let me heal them up. Where are we? There we go. Okay. Okay, we need to revive Murkrow and give out some potions. At this point, you can buy Great Balls and Hyper Potions in the marts. Hyper Potions, I might have given those out a little early. Like, I don't think you should be able to get those yet, so I'll probably change that. There's our third Pretty Wing. Okay. Now, here's where the lighthouse is, obviously, so we will come back to this area. Check this for a wing, and then we'll head up that northern portion of the peninsula to find Lucian. We still only have 3 wings, so we need 2 more. I think they're both up that pathway, but we'll see. After this Froakie, I'll probably start running from more wilds, just so the episode doesn't get too boring or long. Actually, I think I'm going to kind of change. I had a plan for the episodes, and I think I'm going to change it a little bit. I was going to go all the way through the lighthouse during this episode, but it's already been about a half hour. So I'll try. Probably won't go into the lighthouse. Something happens like Why do we keep messing with Nightshade? That's weird. But something happens like at the base of the lighthouse, so we'll do that and probably end the video there. And then we'll like actually go into the lighthouse in the next video. I just don't want to make them too long. Why do? Oh, he's using smoke screen. That's why. But at this point, he's so low health. I don't want to run. Jeez, that was a good Froakie. He's so low health. I want to be able to get that experience from him. Hopefully, Dugtrio is faster and can get. Or you know what? We'll use Sucker Punch and hope he doesn't use smoke screen. Because if he uses an attacking move, then we'll go first. Yep, there we go. Okay, we'll just... Oh, did we check that? Oh my gosh, these wild encounters. So like I said, I'll start running from them though. So I think this route is somewhere like 18 or 19, and the wilds can get all the way up to like 24, maybe 25. Obviously that Froakie was 24. Okay, no, nothing in that. We are getting so many wild encounters. That's what's making the video so long, I think. It's difficult because sometimes I want to speed through, but I really don't want to speed through when it's like a new route. I guess I kind of did that with the mine, but I just knew there was going to be a lot of wild encounters in the mine because it's like a cave. Whereas the grass patches I feel like are a little less predictable. Okay, so here's this northern portion. There's a genius wing. There's a pretty wing, so there's 4. We need 1 more. Nothing there. There's Lucian and Pidgeot. Now, we must have missed a pretty wing somewhere. Check the corners. See, I don't even remember where I put them all because they're the hidden items. Okay, let's battle this trainer, and then I'll probably do like a speed up until I find the pretty wing. And then we'll be able to come back to him. And then I think during the speed up, I'll go back to the Pokemon Center and heal too, just so everyone's like full health and I don't have to keep wasting potions. So this is a pretty tough trainer with a 28 Espeon. Let's try a Mud Bomb to... Well, you know what? Let's try a Sucker Punch because it's super effective too. Hopefully we can get the KO with that. Oh yeah, there we go. I thought it was going to hang on with just like 1 HP. Okay, cool. Glad I thought of Sucker Punch. I almost used a Mud Bomb to try to lower her accuracy, but that was better. Okay, so I'm going to speed through here, healing the team, and then also like searching for that last pretty wing. Let me double check before I start, but I think we only have 4. Yep, so we need 1 more. Alright. Okay, so we were able to find that last pretty wing that was being kind of annoying to find. Team's looking okay, so we'll talk to Lucian here. Ah, good to see you again, trainer. Have you collected all of the wings I need? We have. Excellent, you've managed to rustle up 5 of them. Hand over those precious, beautiful feathers. So you give him the 5 pretty wings? Marvelous. Now then, on to the matter of your reward. In all my years of experience, I have collected 2 very rare bird wings. I have heard that they may be linked to some ancient myths and legends, but I fear my heroic days have long passed, so I will pass them on to you. Perhaps you can one day discover more of their legacy. So you get the rainbow wing and the silver wing from him, which if you're not sure about those things, so here they just fly away. But if you're not sure what those things are, in games previous, the rainbow wing is like associated with Ho-Oh and how you encounter him, and then the silver wing is associated with Lugia and how you encounter him. So they will obviously be linked to them in my game as well. Probably not until like later or even post game, but that's how you get the silver ring and rainbow wing, which are going to be needed for the Ho-Oh and Lugia encounter. So not much to help us right now, but definitely something you're going to want if you want to collect all the different Pokemon in the game. But now we will head to the lighthouse, now that we did that kind of side quest. These wild encounters are merciless on us on this episode. We're getting a ton of them. Jeez, it's like every grass patch we're getting one or two. Okay, so kind of as I said, something's going to happen here at the base. So we're at the lighthouse. Let's do a quick save. Try to go in, but someone blocks us, and it is one of the Zodiac sisters that says, well, 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 if it isn't the trainer who stopped my sister near Larkinge City, we have all heard about you. My name is Leo, Lady Leo to be precise. So remember too, Elliot had mentioned that a Zodiac sister was going in and out of the lighthouse frequently, so we're assuming this is Leo. She says, I wonder why the trainer who was such an annoyance to my sister when she was investigating her area now shows up in my area. Certainly there's some ill intentions going on here. Someone says, stop right there. And coming to our rescue again is Cal. Updog, it's good to see you. Lady Leo, we meet again. So again, there's a little bit of odd, obviously he knows her. So Leo says, well, isn't this a nice surprise, Cal? Giving an innocent trainer problems? Sounds about right for a Zodiac sister. On the contrary, we believe that this trainer is meddling in affairs that do not concern them. Always such a skeptical group. Let's show her a thing or two, Updog. It's time you learn your lesson about picking on innocent children, Leo. Alright, I'll amuse you with a battle, but don't say I didn't warn you of our power. So this is kind of a cool part of the game where you actually get to battle with Cal in a double battle. And here's a cool Zodiac sister. It's actually just like the Liberators, but then if I did this right... Okay, so I didn't include it yet. I did do like a special background and Pokemon base for the battles with the Zodiac sisters, but I'll have to make sure I implement that better. So Cal uses his Mew, which is on 28. We're gonna go ahead and let Murkrow battle it out here because Leo obviously uses electric types, which should by now give you a hint about the 4th gym leader. If they're somewhere by the lighthouse, which is on the Windy Peninsula, and the Zodiac sister around here would be electric type, kind of gives you some hints as to the type we're going to be facing, but that's alright. So we'll let Murkrow battle out as much as they can here. Ooh, we actually get to kill the Luxio, so that's good. Cal's Mew is pretty strong, so the battle shouldn't be too hard, but enough to be a little bit challenging. And I apologize too, my computer's like gonna lag a ton with double battles. For some reason it is like really slow and hard to load. Murkrow's probably gonna get one-shotted here. Oh, he held on, but he gets paralyzed. That's not gonna help. I believe Lady Leo has 4 different electric types. So she already had Luxio, Magneton, and a Galvantula here. Definitely a like really good opportunity to get some experience with her Pokemon because you have Cal helping you out. So Murkrow's gonna go there. We are definitely gonna bring out Charmeleon as he would be super effective on both of those. That would have been nice a few turns ago, Mew, so we wouldn't have gotten paralyzed, but I like that animation there for Magnet Bomb. That's not one that I made. I think that came with Elite Battle System because it looks a little bit more advanced than some of the animations. Yeah, so definitely gonna leave Charmeleon with these guys. I think we're gonna go after Magneton. See, like Electro Web, I might want to change that animation because it's just like the basic electric animation, when really it should probably have like some kind of spider web look to it. The Muse side beams are like pretty strong. Oh well, she got the crit too, but yeah, I'm not sure why my computer struggles so much with the double battles. I guess it's like a lot of information to be processed with 4 different Pokemon, but I also just have like an old crappy computer, so that's probably more of the explanation. I gotta gang up on Charmeleon. Side beam, hopefully she used that on Galvantula. Yes, so that should knock her out. Let's throw out Dugtrio now at this point. I mean, obviously, well, we could use Mud Bomb. I was going to say Bulldoze will hurt Mew, but we could use Mud Bomb. And her last, this is like her ace, would be Jolteon at level 30. We're going to jump, well, actually, let's take out that Magneton because Mud Bomb's going to be 4 times effective on him. But I do want to have Dugtrio for her Jolteon too, so hopefully we don't take too much damage here. That should knock him out though, yep. Okay. So we just have to beat Jolteon. Even her side beams don't do too much. I'm gonna go for the Bulldoze. I know it'll hurt Mewtwo, but it's gonna be a little bit, well, is it stronger? I can't remember, but at least it'll lower Jolteon's speed, which should help us. Well, it didn't do too bad against Mew, so that's good. Definitely should do worse on Jolteon here. But Jolteon is really fast, so we still might not be faster. So it's also concerning that the Zodiac Sisters have been talking about us, right? So they know that we stopped Lady Virgo, now we're causing problems for Lady Leo, so we're kind of getting a notorious reputation with them. Dugtrio gets to 28. And we're able to beat Lady Leo with the help of Cal's Mew. This isn't over, trainer. Whatever you're up to, know that we are watching you closely. Next time I won't be so merciful. She goes away. Excellent battling, Updog. Listen, I don't know what Lady Leo was suggesting, but I would tread lightly if I were you. We were able to beat her today, but the Zodiac Sisters are no laughing matter. Were you planning to go into the lighthouse? Well, you can go ahead if you want, but I hear it's pretty dismal and abandoned in there. The light is operated remotely nowadays. Now we must be going. There are things we need to attend to, until we meet again. So again, Cal kind of mysteriously rushes away. At this point, we are able to enter the lighthouse, but I believe, yeah, we're going to do that in the next episode. So we're going to start the next episode with exploring the lighthouse and looking for the next gym leader. So again, should be another exciting episode next. If you're enjoying Pokemon Trinity, make sure you like, leave a comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel to see the rest of the playthrough. You can also follow me on Twitter at updog_734 to get the daily updates, because I've been posting a tweet each time I update a video. And I think that's it for this episode, so I'll see you in the next one.